I'm begging.
Begging you.
You also had a reminder for the worst date you've ever been on.
Alright, I'm about to not look great. So, I was a young boy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I was young. I want to say 18.
Okay, so you're an adult.
Shut up. I didn't drive. I still don't.
Same. Boys.
And I must have been about 18 or 19. I was young. I was young enough to like not have a bunch of money. So it was last week. And I was going regularly to an open mic night in the town I lived in at that point. And me and this girl had been seeing each other, not seeing each other like that, like we'd seen each other at the open mic night. And there was definitely like a vibe, and we'd been like, when we'd drunk, we're like, ooh. So she was like, why don't you just take me out on a date? And I was like, oh, right.
Oh, I can do that.
That's the thing I can do. But obviously I don't drive. And also, I didn't have a job. So I had 20 quid. So
we have lived a very similar life. It's kind of scary.
We are the same guy in different fonts.
Yeah, exactly.
So what ends up happening is I'm like, what do you want to do then? She's like, I'm easy. Should we go for a film? And I was like, okay, should we get something? I googled like good first dates, and it was like, go for food first, then go for a movie so you can talk first. But in the vicinity of this place that has a cinema is literally Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and a Pizza Hut. It's like a little like strip mall sort of thing. So that's all the options.
Yeah.
So out of the sit-down Pizza Hut and the two fast food restaurants, we chose KFC. So me and we were both larger people. So we both go into KFC, and I buy her chicken, and we sit down and we each have like I get something like a snack box or something that's like 3 quid because I didn't have much money. And immediately there's just nothing to talk about.
Oh no.
Because we're like not drunk and we don't know about each other, so we're like trying to make conversation. I'm like, okay, let's go to the movie then. And I literally wasn't sure whether buying the tickets would go through or not, because I didn't know if I had enough on my debit card. This is like mobile data, meaning I could check my bank account wherever I went. And it goes through, thankfully, and we go to see Mama. I don't know do you remember Mama?
Oh, that sounds familiar.
It's like a horror movie with like these two girls, and then they're like, the ghost is like some twisted, fucked up woman. And this girl is like, she's like...
Okay, I haven't seen this movie, but I have heard of it.
It's not good. But so she's like scared of the movie, and the first time she gets scared, she like flinches into me, and I'm like, sick. I've seen American movies. I know how this works. And then the movie goes on for a little bit. I don't know whether it's because I didn't like put my hand on her or whatever, but the second time she flinches away from me.
Ooh.
And I'm like, fuck. So that was terrible. It was just, it was fine. It got worse.
Oh no.
So like that happened, and I'm like, okay, that's the end of the date. This has gone poorly. There was no kiss, there was nothing. And then we both kind of realized that I don't drive, so we both get the bus back. To our,
the awkward bus ride back
to our village.
Well.
So we're on the bus, and while we're on the bus, this woman, I can't remember what she was doing, but I think she was yelling at the bus driver. And so I'm like not okay with it, and I give like a look to my date, like, oh fucking hell. And my date, who either was on the woman's side somehow or didn't realize what was going on, literally looked at me and mouthed, "What?" And I went, "Oh, have I done a faux pas?" And then, and so I'm sat for half an hour on a bus with a woman who I think might hate me. And I'm like, well, that was definitely a thing. And I was like, I can never talk to this woman ever again. I will never in my life go on a date this bad. I will ensure every other date goes better than this. It's
amazing. And was it successful?
Well,
not the date, but
going forward, I've been a brilliant date, but I've also had money. And ensured I had money for dates, right?
Yeah.
But my lasting memory is thinking it had gone so poorly, and then a year later, I'm in the pub again, and I'm like at the open mic night, and I'm like hoping she's not there because she's always there, and if she is there, and we kind of like don't talk to each other through the whole night. Again, I am operating that this is the worst date I've ever been on. I'm just embarrassed to even
even think of her.
She comes over towards the end of the night and goes, "Oh my god, why did you never text me back?"
Oh my god.
And I genuinely was like, you need to go to therapy, because that was terrible. If that was someone you wanted to text you back, wrong. You deserve better.
You're like, I was terrible.
I was objective. Like, I wasn't mean to you or anything, but I was objectively a shitty date that night.
Yeah.
Do better.
She just wanted some of the EXXX.
Apparently so. But that was just so funny to me, because I genuinely, for months after, carried this like deep regret that I was such a lousy date, and I felt bad that I let this girl down. I felt ashamed to be around her. In her head, she's like, God, I hope you text me again.
Ooh. That guy who didn't caress me when I was scared during the movie.
Genuinely, it felt like the whole thing was there was probably a sign that I had intense anxiety, that like maybe it wasn't that bad, but I was like, didn't pick her up, like got a like KFC for the meal, you know?
Yeah. This isn't the worst date I've ever been on. But the first date me and Maggie ever went on, we went to this place called Tom and Chi.
Okay.
Which I don't know if you've ever heard of this. It's a grilled cheese place.
Ooh.
I think it's local. I'm not 100% sure. But I made the brilliant decision to get something that was called a grilled cheese donut.
Oh.
Which is just a grilled cheese, but instead of bread, it's a glazed donut. And it's delicious. I mean, don't get me wrong. But however, I am lactose intolerant. So anything I got at this place was gonna just fuck up my stomach. So like 15 minutes into the date, we're chit-chatting, having a nice time. I'm trying to impress her. And my stomach makes the most ungodly noise. And I'm like, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. And I'm still at the point in the relationship where like, I can't let this girl know that I poop.
Right. If she knows, yeah, exactly.
If she knows I poop, then I'm a disgusting human. But my stomach, I just unload probably the entire contents of my body in there. And I thought I was in there for like 5 minutes. But I get out there, she's finished eating, and she's like, are you okay? It's been like 20 minutes. I felt like such a piece of shit. I just like left her alone for 20 minutes sitting there while I'm emptying my guts, and I'm like, oh, sorry, my tummy.
My tummy was bad. So, sorry, go on.
Then we went to go see a movie, and I had to poop the entire movie. My stomach was, so I just sat there in pain, when you've done like a huge, massive, sloppy shit, and then you're done, but your bowels aren't for the day, and you're like, oh my fucking God. It's like now round 2, bitch.
Awful. And then you gotta sit through it. Well, so, my first official date with Casey was at a convention.
Yes.
And her mum and sister was there at the same convention.
That's my favorite way to have dates, while my mom is
like
there.
We went off on our own, but they were all in attendance, you know what I mean? Obviously making sure that I wasn't some guy off the internet who was going to come and fucking abduct their daughter.
Oh, you know what? That is fair.
But, like, I had the Herculean task of proving that I wasn't a creeper and trying to be, like, nice and romantic and shit on this. I'm not on, I was on fucking TokuTube money at that point, so I was on, like, a couple hundred or whatever. So I'm like, I'll get this mochi for us, babe. Let me I got the credit card real quick.
Fuck. TokuTubing money, man. I remember those days as well.
Yeah.
It's like, once I get my YouTube money in, I'll be able to pay you back about half of what I owe you.
Yeah, every 3 months when I'd hit AdSense payout.
Yep. I still have like $80 in AdSense. Well, I mean, they shut down my AdSense because I hadn't used it. But I'm like, I would like that $80 at least.
That sucks. They should have given you that. That would have been good.
Yeah. I was like, well, that's gone.
Motherfuckers.
Like, I know $80 isn't, like, a lot, but at that time, I was like, I could really use $80.
Oh. Okay, this is
I like when Agumon variants have the bands. I think that's cool.
Yes, me too. All the different 2006 Agumon existing is fucking sick. What do you want, Chumon? Chumon's shop.
Oh, shit.
I don't trust it.
Does he have the... Yes!
Oh, my God.
We can play the game now.
Oh my God.
It's over. It's over for y'all.
I am so happy. Hold on.
So
Let me spend all my money real quick.
Yeah. While you do that, I can't remember if I told you this on an LP or while you were here, but I'll tell it anyway. So if it's a repeat, sorry guys, you hear a funny story again. But me, Baker, and Avery were coming back from locals one day, and her car got a flat tire. So we pull into the McDonald's parking lot, and it's like 30 degrees outside. Not like super cold, but chilly, right? So we get outside, we're trying to figure out how to fix this flat. We get her jack out, and it's a weird jack, and we're on like a bit of an incline, but we can't move the car because we've already parked, and we don't feel comfortable driving it any further, right? So we're struggling with this, and then a car pulls in, and it's like I should say like 11 o'clock at this point as well. We pull into a car pulls into the spot not next to us, but one away. And I'm thinking, like, oh, this is a kind Samaritan who's like, oh, do you need help? Or, like, maybe they think we need, like, a jump or something. And this girl gets out who's, like, I can't imagine she's any older than 20 years old. And she looks at us and goes, hey, guys, would you want to go to church with us tomorrow?
Yes, I think you told me this in Canes, but I don't think you told it on the LP.
Yeah, I couldn't remember where I told you, but I know I've told you this before.
Yeah.
And then she just, I could tell Avery was pissed, because it was her car, and she doesn't know what's going on, and everything that went wrong, fixing it, went wrong. And so I could tell she's about to flip out, and Baker just, like, kind of gets in front of her and goes, sorry, we're from out of town, just kind of deflecting them from saying anything. And she goes, okay, well, good luck with the flat tire, and then gets back in her car. Not only do they just sit there and, like, I don't want to say watch us because they were doing their own thing, but they had their windows down so we couldn't even, like,
what a good Christian.
What happened.
What a good
exactly.
Christian.
Like, I told my family about that, and they're very religious, and they were like, that's fucked up.
That is fucked. Like, I just want to test something real quick with this little teleporter here. Can I? No. Okay, I was hoping maybe I could, like, go out the bottom, but I can't. Yeah, that's just...
Hey, I'll go out your bottom.
Hey, now. Come on now. It's a fight. This is a family let's play.
I'm just gonna look through all of Hunter's and tell what I think.
Yeah, good shout. I'm sure I've got another one, but I can't fucking remember what it was.
Yeah, you've got plenty.
Okay, go on. What's Hunter's?
I just want to... Hunter's wiener snake bite. I think not that he was bitten on the wiener by a snake, but that he saw a snake get bit on the wiener.
Yep, that sounds like Hunter to me.
That tracks. Kevin James, Zookeeper. He probably watched that movie. I'm assuming there's a movie.
What a movie!
Like, wow, what a movie, you guys. And then there's just pictures of him at prom. Cool. Aww. Put this up.
Jamie, pull that up.
Yeah, Jamie, put up the picture of Hunter.
Is that the one where he looks like David Tennant?
Speaking of Hunter, shout outs to when you responded to that person saying that what's his name? The guy who played the ninth Doctor, Christopher Eccleston.
Yeah.
He's like, actually, Christopher Eccleston said he'd love to come back and play the Doctor.
Yeah. Like, no, he fucking didn't.
2 minutes later, I open up TikTok, and the first TikTok I see is him going, fuck Russell T. Davies. Fuck this.
I just love when people are like being a... I don't mind when someone's wrong about something, but I love when someone corrects you with the most wrong thing you've ever heard. Like, not even like a subjective opinion thing. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, also to Nick, who says he watches all the videos except for the Data Squad one.
Fuck you, Nick.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Nick.
Yeah.
Eat my ass, Nicholas.
You have a reminder that says you were a child genius, and I'm excited to hear this.
Yeah, man, I was legitimately like a wunderkind. People think I'm an idiot, which is true. But I'd like forgotten like how smart I was.
Also, I like how we got the no encounter thing and you haven't used it.
No, I have. It just it wears off every every new room or something, every new loading zone or something like that. Lame. I've used 6 of them.
Oh damn! Okay.
It has helped though. Yeah, so I can't remember what spawned it, the idea, but I think it was like we were like having. Someone was saying something, and I was like, you don't understand like the fall off of being a child genius, because a lot of like really smart kids, like there's kid that I was never one of those kids that, like did university early or anything like that, but
Yeah.
I was like. I always thought it kind of sounded like I was special, but it was like I was like neurodivergent, but it was the gifted and talented group. And
yes, I was in that too in elementary school.
And I was like, looking back at it, I'm like, was I actually secretly on the spectrum? But apparently not. But like I like would go to like national spelling championships.
Oh shit.
And like do like national literature quizzes and shit like that. And like because I was so smart, but started like flunking out of school when I was like 13 because I discovered like boobs and my mum's serious illness. Not in the same. Wait, hold on. Two separate.
Yeah,
two separate.
Yeah, two separate things.
They would like I had like a coach that was like, you're really smart. Like you could have like graduated high school early if you'd have just kept going to school. And I was like, counter offer, no.
Counter offer, I don't do that.
So I think people don't get this when I'm like doing my silly Digimon videos, but like I was like a wunderkind child, but then like I think almost every really smart kid, I think you level out. Like all those kids that do like college and university early, you never really see those kids being like, as many of them being hyper intelligent as adults, do you?
No.
And I think it's just that like Wonder Kid brains develop quicker, but then we stop quicker too. And everyone eventually catches. Like obviously there's still just thick, stupid people when you're an adult. But I feel like the like generalized IQ kind of balances out. And I'm just like, and obviously there's still smart people, right?
Yeah.
And I still think I am reasonably smart. But I definitely think I was like hyper smart for a 14-year-old and sort of smart for a 30-year-old.
You see, I stopped being smart when I was like 7.
Oh shit! Okay, now I was like ahead of my. Oh yeah, that was another thing. I was reading like The Hobbit and like The Iron Dragon's Daughter when I was like 7. Like I was reading it like out loud to my reading coach when everyone else was reading like Harry Potter and shit.
Damn.
I was like I could have been on the Epstein's Island like Hawking, you know.
No! You've seen all those clips of young Sheldon where it's him talking about wanting to meet Stephen Hawking, and then it just pauses and plays
Everlong by Foo Fighters?
Yeah.
The one that I liked was years ago, Stephen Hawking had this hypothesis where he's like, I'm going to throw a time traveler party, and if no time travelers come, that's proof that time travel never gets made. And then someone on TikTok was just like, maybe time travel does exist, they just didn't want to go to your fucking nonce party. Also, I want to put this on record. As far as I know, we have no actual proof that Stephen Hawking was a nonce. The key distinction with the Epstein thing is powerful pedophiles love to be useful so they can have more access to shit. So not everyone that used an Epstein plane knew he was a nonce. They were probably just friends with a nonce who went, hey, my mate Jeff's got a plane. And they went, fucking hell, that's sick.
Yeah,
Gives a go on the plane.
plane.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not defending nonces, don't get me wrong. But I do think a lot of these people would just... It was useful for Epstein to, like, do them favors, you know? I don't think all of them were on the island getting 9-year-old booty.
You know, speaking of famous British people...
Sure.
Or famous people, and you said shit in a British accent?
Sure.
One of my friends the other day decided it'd be funny to fuck with me. And he goes, hey, did you hear? James Corden died.
And you went, yes!
Just to see how I would react. And I am not happy with him going, for real?
The dark part of you came out.
I'm not saying that I wish death upon James Corden.
No.
Also, fuck that guy for blowing up Walter Island. How dare you?
Yeah. James Corden did that.
Yeah, James. I don't want him to die. It's just whenever I see a famous person die, and it's like, you know, somebody nice, somebody who was good to the world.
Right.
I just always think, oh, but James Corden's bitch ass gets to just exist. He just gets to live. Okay, sure.
Great.
Thanks, God.
Can I also just say, in comparison to the fucking C. Jerry Seinfeld, these last two stages have gone by so quick. I know we had speed up, but we had speed up on the Jerry Seinfeld as well.
That's true. I wish he would have. If he would have blown up the Girapolis,
honestly,
right there,
I would have been so happy. I'd have been like, Kagura, me, you, best friends.
Yeah. You know, honestly, I'm on your side right now.
Deadass. I should probably have switched Renamon out for someone that can actually Digivolve to Mega, huh? Oh well, we'll see what happens. I think we'll get an option to save. Maybe not after this fight.
I'm sorry, Yuma. I'm going to kill your brother with my bare hands.
I think when I streamed this, I made about 12 references to the movie 310 to Yuma. And every time, no one got the reference.
Yeah, bro. 310, my favorite film that exists.
310 to Yuma. Do you even know what 310 to Yuma would mean?
It is about a drought-impoverished rancher who takes on the dangerous job of taking a notorious outlaw to justice.
Wow, that's crazy how specific. Okay, now that you've Googled the plot summary, what does 310 to Yuma mean?
3 hours and 10 minutes?
No,
to Yuma?
It's the 10 past 3 train to Yuma.
Oh.
I think. I haven't seen it either.
God damn it. The time waits for one man. That's what the line for the movie is.
I'm like...
Terrible dance. I don't know. I thought it was pretty fun.
310 to Yuma. Yo, shout outs to Terrible Dances. Did you see the epilogue to Scarlet and Violet?
I did. I saw the Brandon Pragmagic do the
mochi
dance.
Yeah,
he's the only. They're the only person I've seen do the dance. I haven't even seen the characters do it.
It was literally. I mean, do you care about Scarlet and Violet spoilers?
No, I don't. I'm not even gonna play the DLC because I don't want to buy that shit.
Oh shit! Dead or Alive. That's my favorite Hideo Kojima. It's the entire epilogue is literally. I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Yeah! Bulbmon!
Get him! Octagon attack!
Octagonopus! Dr. Octagonopus! Bomb! The entire DLC is just that Pecharunt throws mochi in people's mouths and, like, oh shit! Hold on! And, like, turns them evil, makes them dance and act like zombies, and then you just undo that. And I was like, what? What was the point here? Could that not have been part of the Teal Mask or something?
The only thing I know about the epilogue is that Penny is like, your mom is hot as fuck.
Yeah, Penny wants to fuck our mom. The Nintendo Switch is a canonical console, which I guess it already was. Oh shit, we're going to die.
Oh my god, look at her leg.
Okay. Well, okay, I guess we gotta, let's really tighten.
Depress him.
Yeah, get depressed, Lucamon.
You're the worst villain in Frontier.
Man, actually, I want to put this out there because today is very apt. Speaking of depressed, if you're thinking of becoming a YouTuber, don't. Thanks, everybody. That's all I had to say. No, you would not believe it unless you live, I guess, in a city like London, maybe, where. Okay, here's the thing. If you're going to become a YouTuber, become a really famous one that you can afford to buy a house outright, because otherwise. Old people don't fucking know what a YouTube is. And it sucks dick. I hate it. I have literally on Friday got told that I would be able to put an application in for a house. And I was like, sick. And then I got a call back today saying she changed her mind because she just wasn't certain. I didn't even get to fucking apply. I don't even get to show them my tax returns that prove how much money I have. Flex. They just go,
Moneybags McCloud.
Yeah, right. Self-employed. And the thing is, a lot of the time you can't really lie because that'll come back. You know, they'll be like, oh, what are you doing for work? And you're like, filming a video, landlord. So, like, what I want to say is fuck landlords, first of all, just as a concept.
Absolutely. Get fucked.
And then, in addition to that, just like... Just give people a fucking chance, man. For real, it sucks so much. that we live in this like modern internet era, and yet old people get to like dictate whether you could have somewhere to live.
It's fucking insane,
It sucks,
man.
bro. Like I really try. Like I'm not, Patreon and things like that definitely are the backbone of the channel. I am not on ridiculous money, but I am certainly on an amount of money that if I was employed by like a company like Walmart or some shit, I would get a house no problem.
Absolutely, yeah. It's like if it didn't say self-employed, it would.
If I wasn't my own boss, I would sail through life, and that is crazy in a society that wants like
one of those.
Yeah, we do. That seems to act like being your own boss is the end goal. But for some reason, when someone does it at 30, it's like, oh, you must be lying, or I can't trust that, and it's like, I can't even. It's not even, like, fair enough, if I gave them all of my tax returns and they were like, oh, that's not enough money somehow, fair enough. They're not even letting me apply. You do know you can turn down an application, right?
It's like, you can wait and see.
Yeah, can you not fucking wait and see and then say no? You're turning me down based on your preconceived notion of who I am? Which, I don't want to pull the discrimination card. But could be.
It could be, See, I think... They probably watched one of your videos and were like,
"Oh fuck!"
I disagree. Guy. I don't think Pulsemon is underrated at all.
They're actually huge Digimon fans. That would be hilarious if every landlord in the country was a huge Digimon fan. I was just like, man, fuck that guy's opinions on Digimon.
Dude, I mean, we get it. You like Fanbeemon. Shut the fuck
shut
up.
the fuck up, bro. Hyogomon's not even that cool.
Yeah, my landlords every year have been like, due to the fact that we want to make you pay more, we're increasing your rent. And it's like, you can either pay it or you can fucking move. And we're like, well, you've given us a 2 months heads up, and I don't really feel like spending the next 2 months fucking restlessly house searching. So I guess I'll just
literally
go fuck myself.
The whole situation is so fucked, and it's just getting worse and worse, and I don't know what to do about it. Like, literally, I'm at the point now where I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll just save for 15 years and then hope that property prices haven't massively increased in that time period.
Yeah, me and Maggie have been looking at places, too, because we know they're going to raise it again, and I'm like, I can't do that shit.
Right.
And it's just like, well, what are we giving up? Are we giving up the an extra bathroom? Are we giving up an extra bedroom? What? Because there's no way we're gonna find something livable with. Because when we first moved in here, it was affordable. It was a great price. Right. But now it's just like it's insane.
And I think that's something that, like, again, not woe is us. Like, obviously, Tom works an actual job and stuff. But like, I think people underestimate how successful you have to be on YouTube for it to be not just like a living wage, but something where you can like get everything.
Pay the bills with it,
So like when we like say like, oh, fan support or whatever, we're not being like, okay, yes, technically we're being greedy because we have a platform that other people don't have, sure. But like it is legitimately at the point where all of us are on the struggle bus. Even me, who is the one doing the best out of YouTube, there's still a bunch of bullshit that I'm also dealing with. So like whenever we ask for channel members and stuff, trust it is very much a like supporting the arts situation, not a like giving fucking Hassan another sub situation,
Exactly. Yeah. And we appreciate shout outs to all of our floppies.
Yeah, we're actually
gold and platinum or otherwise.
Everyone, we're also I made a Patreon which is gonna reshuffle a few things, and there are tiers related to extras. So that's going to more directly support the boys because YouTube takes fucking 30% off channel memberships, but Patreon only takes 5%.
Crazy.
So yeah, definitely if you're watching this and you've considered it, I think for $6 you get access to not just Karn EX, but you get early access to Karn EX and EXtra, which is kind of a fucking great deal. So if you wanted to do that,
good deal. You could see, if someone donates $10,000 to the Patreon, I'll show my butthole.
Honestly, I don't really want to do OnlyFans, but what would the golden number be? So how much is your rent right now? Don't like be rough. Don't fucking dox yourself.
Let's say around the 1,400 range.
Okay, so double that times it by 4. So let's say 3,000. So 6,000, 12,000. So if someone could donate $20,000 a month, we'd all post whole.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll fly to Wales and have gay sex.
If someone could donate
not with you, but with someone.
Just someone. If someone could donate $20,000 a month for 12 months straight, we'll all show whole.
Yeah, exactly. $20,000 a month, I'll lock myself in a room and record whatever fucking bullshit game you want.
Literally. Yeah, that's what I put as the highest tier on the Patreon, is if you become that highest sovereign tier, we'll do one LP episode with you. Which, again, sounds shitty, like, oh, we're gracing you with our presence, but you really never know who's got $150, you know? and how awkward they might be. Like, Jamon, people like that, I know we'd have a great one-off session. It would be hilarious.
Oh, absolutely.
We couldn't promise more than that, because again, you never know. You know, Jamon and stuff, it might be awkward or whatever. But I think Jamon out of everyone, Jamon Cutty Profit would be sick. But you never know who's just got $150 and then be on the mic going, N-word. And it's like, well, we can't publish that episode. We beat LOUSY and everyone's alive!
Yeah! Fuck you, LOUSY.
Now we gotta fight the other LOUSY.
Oh shit, it's right after the other one?
I think they're back to back, and I think he's much... No, they're not. There's a whole other dungeon. I lied.
Okay, cool.
But I think this might be what we call it for the day.
I would say, yeah, if there's not another boss fight, it's probably the best.
I think, we have the last, like, labyrinth thing.
Yeah. I like how, since I can't make the characters make a fist, Marcus looks like he's ready to, like, Bruce Lee somebody at all times. Like, whoa.
And he's Mickey Mouse as well.
Hey. I got the baddest fist of fury that the world ever saw.
Hey, Karn, quickly edit in the entirety of Steamboat Willie. Thanks.
Yeah, fuck you, Disney.
Fuck you, Disney.
He's back.
What's up? I'm LOUSY. I'm here to say your paychecks will arrive on another day.
Another day, another dime, another something, another collar, another stuffed shirt with another white collar.
Barack
Criminals
Obama
Wall
is
Street.
scared of me. That's my favorite line.
Yeah. Let me take my breath.
I don't know what happened. Get dunked on, Otacon from Metal Gear Solid.
Higher?
So high. Tamer, you're just a gaylord. I hate you. It's LOUSY's
My
voice.
nephew yesterday kept trying to tell me that they were called Digimon trainers.
Oh.
And I'm like, I know you're 7 and you're fucking with me, but he was making me actually mad because I kept on. You're playing the card game and it says Tamer on the card, right? Yeah. So I'm like, I'll play Tamer Tai, and he's like, it's actually Trainer Tai. I'm like,
no,
fuck it isn't.
Fucking Pokemon, you idiot. You DM me like when Hunter annoys you.
What the fuck, man?
My nephew's being such a dick right now.
He also mispronounces Pokemon names, and like, Pokemon names are hard when you're a kid, you know?
Yeah.
But like, he says it with like, he'll correct me with such.
Actually, Uncle Tom, it's Goldango.
It's actually Poplipio. That's what he was called. Like, no, it's Poplio, and he's like,
Okay.
No, this one's actually called Electriver. No, it's Electivire.
Actually, Uncle Tommy, it's actually giant because it's like vagina.
Ever tell you what my nieces and nephews call me?
No, maybe.
They call me Bobo.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Actually,
I was trying to get him to call me Tom Bomb when he was real little, and all he could get was Bobo, and I'm like, oh. And it's stuck.
I told you about how I couldn't say I got my C's and my T's mixed up when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have told you this on the LP.
Yeah, I don't know like what the joke is, but
well, so like my dad would go like, say mummy's a cow because he's a misogynist, and I'd say mummy's a towel, and then I would be like, I'm going to the tar, and so I had my aunt Jeanette, so her name's Jeanette, so I would call her Jeanette, and her husband's Carl, so I'd call him Bob.
Oh wait, before we end it, I gotta tell you because I can't remember if we talked about this earlier in the session or whatnot. My mind is with nothing.
Yeah.
But I was playing Jackbox and Quiplash with my nieces and nephews, and one of the questions was name 3 ingredients that would go in a drink called the Chicago, and somebody said Shit. Ick. Ago. Just Chicago.
Ago.
And I would have bet money that it was either Maggie or my sister who said that, but it was my 7-year-old nephew, and I laughed so hard my stomach hurt. It was so good.
Like,
and he's like, I don't even know what Chicago is. So he's like explaining his whole thought process. And I'm just like in tears laughing at this.
because anyone else, either unless they were doing like a deliberately absurdist meme, would have been like, I don't know, windy vodka or whatever, you know? But just
because I had the same one, and I was just like anger, wind, and overrated pizza.
right. But to just go shit, cat, and go.
And then I don't remember the question, but one of them he just wrote. It made no sense, but he just wrote crab lobster, and I almost puked from laughing so hard. It was so funny. Oh my god.
Well, thank you everyone for watching this very successful 3 episodes of Digimon, maybe 2 episodes of Digimon World Data Squad.
We did more progress in this than I think we had the whole series.
Entire series.
2 boss fights in 1 session?
Yeah, I think
Insane.
I think this is the last. Hold on, let me just go through this door just to see if it's where I think we are. I'm pretty sure this is the last dungeon.
Your guys' homework before the next episode comes out is to watch 310 to Yuma and tell us
Tell us
plot
what
synopsis.
happened. This is the last dungeon.
I promise you, I will read your guys'. Yeah, that's what we should do. We should give them homework, and then the next session we'll read their reviews of whatever movie we told them to watch.
Tell us what you thought of 310 to Yuma, so that we can lie and say we've seen 310 to Yuma.
So we can brag to all of our friends that we've seen that movie.
I don't even know why I remember that movie. I think the ad campaign was particularly effective. Didn't see it, but it made me remember it.
Yeah.
All right, bye. Thank you, J-Mon, Chaotic Prophet, and Michael.